So we've done these rows 8 to 10, and then row 11 one chain and 13 double crochet. Sorry, I sometimes move my hands out of camera. Okay, so 13 double crochet, and then what we do next is we begin to extend out again, so we're making the back legs next. And the back legs are made in one big piece, which is then folded in half to make up the legs for stuffing. Okay, so we double crochet 13, single crochet if you're in US terms, on your central 13 stitches. And now we chain 15, making the back legs one stitch longer on both sides. So chain 15, keep your chain loose, not too tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, and then turn your work. And we're working into this foundation chain, so back to the foundation chain nightmare. But you can do it, you've done it once now. So into the second chain from the hook, we work double crochet along the 14 along the chain. So we do a 15 foundation chain and work 14 double crochet back along it, because you missed the first for the turn. So working into the second chain from the hook, we go all the way along the 14 chain, 3, 4, and again I've said before, if you get to the end and you haven't got 14, don't panic, just do an extra stitch in the last one, because it's just a fluffy material that no one can actually see. I do recommend you count your stitches and make sure you have the right amount. If you've lost 5, you've got room for concern, but if you're just 1 out, you know, don't sweat it, it's okay. It's try and make sure you've got the right number of stitches in the end, but if you've missed 1 stitch, it's okay to add another stitch in at the end. Particularly when you're working into these foundation chains like this, it is tricky. But like I say, I believe worth it, because I just love the finished effect of these yarns. So I've now completely lost count, which is fine, because the one thing is easy to see. It's very difficult to count your rows, but it is quite easy to count your stitches. Now I think I'm in the last one there, so I'm going to go and uncurl this, and you can you see there across the top, it's not too bad to count. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I can guarantee you that was luck, a bit of good luck on my part. If I had 13, I'd do 1 extra. If you lost more than 1, then I would probably pull back, frog it, have another go. But don't sweat it too much. Okay, so this is this part of this legacy coming out this side, and that's the back leg that's 14 double crochet long, and then we do the 13 across the middle, and then we add the 15 chain onto the other side as well, so we get the leg on the other side, and we're creating the beginnings of this letter H shape, which creates the body for Boo and Friends. There are slight variations in the body, in the patterns. Some are the same and some there's a slight variation, but overall the shape remains the same. It's that Flopsy amigurumi Boo shape. So we get to the end, our 13. And then we continue exactly the same as we've just done on the other side. So 15 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, keeping it nice and loose, 15, and then work back, 14, and right the way across this time to the other side. Okay, I'll meet you back a bit further on in the pattern.